Yes!
As I expected.
A shame. The girl had many gifts.
You promised me.
Don't let her suffer.
What bastard. She saved your life, man. Ugh, smug. Ooh, here we go.
My friends, the hour has come. Madness has overtaken this city and grasped in its claws my children. Madness has had its day! Marjorie of House Tyrell came to us a sinner. She turned a blind eye to her brother's sins. She disgraced her house, her king, and herself.
Good thing we're going to do it like this. Good old Lena.
Sorry to interrupt. We're here for Queen Marjorie and Sir Loras Tyrell. Give them to us and we'll be on our way.
I don't have the authority to give them to you. And you don't have the authority to take them.
Go on, Jamie.
I speak for King Tommen of House Baratheon, first of his name. Every last sparrow will die before Marjorie Tyrell walks down that street.
But there is no call for it today. There will be no walk of atonement.
What?
Queen Marjorie has already atoned for her sins by bringing another into the true light of the Seven.
Oh, Tommen. What are you doing, Tommen?
Together, we announce a new age of harmony, a holy alliance between the crown and the faith.
The crown and the faith together. We will restore the Seven Kingdoms to glory.
What's happening?
He's beaten us. That's what's happening.
When you attack the faith, you attack the crown. Anyone who attacks the crown is unfit to serve as Lord Commander of the Kingsguard.
Whoa.
I've been a member of the Kingsguard since before you were born.
I have to answer to the gods.
Not when you're sitting in that chair.
The crown's decision on this matter is final.
Will I be walking naked in the streets? Or will I spend a few months in the Sept dungeons first to teach me about the God's mercy?
You have served your house and your king faithfully for many years, and you will continue to do so, but not in this city.
You've lost it.
What?
Yes, Father.
Why is he back?
You didn't lose River Run. You let the Blackfish take it from you.
He surprised us. He knows the castle better than anyone.
You did lose the Blackfish after the Red Wedding. Now he's come back and taken River Run. River Run is ours. Take it back. Take that castle back.
Oh.
Cheer up, Lord Edmure. You're going home.
I'm being sent to deal with the Blackfish. Apparently Walder Frey can't manage it on his own because he's 400 years old. I'm not going to the Riverlands.
He has our son! He stole our son!
But if you kill the High Sparrow, you won't leave the Sept alive, and without you, this is all for nothing.
You'll stand trial soon. I need to be here for you.
It will be a trial by combat. I have the mountain.
Would say get a room, but you've kind of in one, so.
We'll always be together.
Bit weird. She's got to be Ned's brother, hasn't it? It's got to be.
Why did you help us?
Three-Eyed Raven sent for me.
The Red Raven's dead.
She looks a lot like Yara.
Have to climb the castle walls. Fight.
Definitely him.
Who are you?
Uncle Benjen. The last letter John wrote me said you'd been lost beyond the wall.
The White Walker stabbed me in the gut with a sword of ice. His children found me to stop the Walker's magic from taking hold.
How?
The same way they made the Walkers in the first place. You saw it yourself.
Dragonglass.
You are the Three-Eyed Raven.
Looks like where the posts were, isn't it?
Everything all right?
How many ships will I need to bring my Khalisad to Westeros?
Dothraki and all their horses, the Unsullied, the Second Sons. 1,000 ships, easily. Probably more.
And who has that many?
Nobody.
Wait here.
She's seen the dragons or something.
Ana do Thrakman. Ayos Anagina.
Ooh. And she's on board. Brilliant. That was Blood of My Blood, episode 6, season 6 of Game of Thrones. Awesome episode, absolutely awesome. Beyond the Wall, we had Bran and Mira still obviously on the run after that last crazy scene. And like I thought, there was no way she was going to outrun all those walkers because they're pretty quick. And they pretty soon they were on their trail. But as they did that, some sort of superhero on a horse came to their rescue, and it turned out that it was Bran's uncle, the one that had gone missing way back in first season, I think. He had been attacked and by a White Walker who had stabbed him and thought he was dead and left him to die, but he was rescued by the children, and I think they rescued him by putting a dragon glass dagger into him, I think. So now he's on side to help Bran, which would be good because I think he needs help because Maurice couldn't pull that thing anymore. It was crazy, and he said that Bran's got to complete his training as well. So yeah, this is going to be different. I'm not sure where they're going to go with this, but yeah, we'll see. And in Braavos we saw Arya going to watch the play again at Lady Crane, who's the one she's got to assassinate, and she watched it, and I think it was really moving her watching it. Obviously it involves her basically directly, and after the show she was able to sneak backstage and she added the poison to the rum, I think it is, that Lady Crane drinks. Just after she'd done it, as she was going to leave, she bumps into her and they have a conversation, and they actually get along really well, and she seems like a really nice person, this Lady Crane. And again, I got confused way back. I thought they were only killing people that deserved to be killed, not that they were being paid to kill. That changes everything for me completely. And as Lady Crane's about to drink from the drink, Arya suddenly comes out and knocks the drink out of her hand and basically informs her about who had paid to get her killed. And as she walks off, we see the waif turn. She's been watching her the whole time. So now Arya has gone and got Needle out, which I said would happen. I called that. And she's going to be back. I think she's going to leave for Westeros now and get back on track to what she's supposed to do. But the problem is, Waif went to see Jaqen H'ghar, and I was a bit gutted by his attitude. Really, he basically said, "Yeah, kill her, but don't let her suffer." And I thought, "Oh, come on, that's a bit tight." I've got a dog barking, by the way. It's really annoying me, man. But we'll plod on. Who cares? We'll plod on. So yeah, I can't wait to see now where this leads Arya now. She's going to have to deal with the waif, and I think she'll kill her. I'm pretty sure she will. I can only hope anyway. And then amazingly, we went back to Lord Frey, who I haven't seen in donkeys. Oh God, I can't stand him so much. Hate him. And we found out Riverrun's been taken over again by, I think it was Blackfish, who I think was Kat's uncle, I think. He managed to escape at the Red Wedding, and he's obviously been able to get an army together again, and they've taken Riverrun back over again. So now Lord Frey has told his sons, I think, to take it back. Doesn't matter what cost, just go and take it back. So this is going to be interesting now. They're bringing back all these sort of older characters again now, which is cool. I like that. So yeah, again, I need to find out on the map where that is, so I can get my bearings on it. But yeah, I'm quite excited about that story. King's Landing, not what I thought was going to happen. It totally fried me. This storyline is just a bit mad. So Marjorie was stood there ready to do a Walk of Atonement, and Jamie and the Tyrells sort of did their plan, where the Tyrell army turned up. Tommen walked through the door and has now joined forces with the High Sparrow to form this kind of, I don't know, this sort of superpower, I guess. Which kind of buggers up everything now, because now the king is involved. Tommen stripped Jamie of his Knight's Guard, King's Guard. position. So now, where does Jaime go? I've got no idea. No idea what he's going to do now. Interesting, really interesting. Also, Cersei said that when she has her trial, that she's going to plea for a trial by combat, and she's got the mountain, so she's not worried at all. That's going way too easy as well. She's getting way too confident with that. I mean, fair enough, yeah, the mountain is a beast, but yeah, don't be too confident about things like that. At Thornhill, Sam's family home, they arrived, and it was so sweet. I mean, his mum was lovely, his sister was lovely. You know, they took Gilly in. It was all going way too well. Then his father turned back up again, who I thought had died. I don't know why I thought he died, but and they were sat round eating the food at the table, and his dad was a complete arsehole, absolute arsehole to him. You know, he's ripping into his weight, the fact that he's not a real man and all this. And then when Gilly, who I knew would stand up for him, said, look, Sam killed a White Walker, actually. He killed one of the Thenn as well. And his brother really annoyed when he goes, White Walkers, they don't even exist. And I was like, oh my God, you idiot. You absolute idiot. And his father just wouldn't stop. And then obviously when they said, where did this White Walker thing happen? She went north of the Wall, of course. And then his father immediately caught onto that, said, what were you doing north of the Wall? Where are you from? And then it just came out that she was a wildling. She couldn't keep it a secret. And then his dad just turned up the knob of being an absolute cock, and just was insulting. You know, he told Sam that he was only allowed to stay there one night, and he never was to never return again. He referred to Gilly as it all the time, which really ground my gears. And when they went back to the room, Sam was in tears. You know, he felt that he'd let her down. He hadn't let her down. He's just petrified of his father, absolutely petrified. And he was quite a scary guy. He reminded me quite a lot of Tywin, actually. And he said, I've got to leave in the morning, you know. And he left. A couple of seconds later, he stormed back in again. He goes, right, pack your bags, we're going. There's no way we're staying here. And I was like, yes, get in there, Sam. God knows where they're going to go. He also stole his father's Valerian sword, which was pretty cool as well. But it scares me because Sam is not a warrior. He's not even a fighter. He's really not. So I'm really worried for them now. I'm gutted really, because I really wanted Gilly to have that comfort, you know, to stay in a house where she was looked after and where little Sam was looked after. But now that's all been thrown up in the air again now. So God knows where Sam's going to go now. No idea at all. And at the Dothraki Sea, we see all the Dothraki army now, obviously led by Daenerys. And it was weird. She saw like a weird cloud of kind of sand appear from behind this hill. And I thought it was a dragon straight away. And she went on her own to find out what it was. And she's obviously gone for a long time because after a while Dario said, I'm going to find her, because he was getting a bit worried. And just as he went to leave to try and find her, you heard the screech of the dragon. And I think it was, it must have been Drogo. Is it Drogo? I think his name's Drogo. And he just swooped down. And he is huge. I swear he's grown again since then. I swear he is. He's even bigger. And Daenerys was on his back. And she got off and then did the big speech where she sort of riled all her troops up. Rallied all her troops up, and said, we're going to go on the ships and we're going to attack Westeros. So that's back on again now. She just needs to find all the ships. And I still think that there's a connection with what was going on with Theon and Yara. They've got the ships and they sailed out. So I'm probably putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5 here. But I think that's the ships that they're going to use. I'm hoping, because that'd be great. So yeah, that was that episode. It was brilliant. They've all been brilliant. But we're on episode 6. We're going to be on episode 7 now. That's only 4 more episodes, and they've got an awful lot to fit in. So I think the next episode will be more about Jon, I think, and Sansa getting the houses on side to attack Winterfell. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because that's the story I really, really want to see. But yeah, loving it at the moment. So yes, until I see you next time, remember, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell. You'll be updated to everything I do. And yeah, spread the word as a weird bowl guy doing reviews. And please take care of yourselves and stay safe. And hopefully it won't be as hot next time and I won't have to have a fan going. But yes, I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.